Hi Virgos, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless general love reading for all Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and any cross watcher. Let's see what Spirit has for you. Welcome to anybody new. Welcome back to anyone that is joining me again. Thank you for your love and support. Very grateful. Spirit, if you could please share with me any messages of guidance that you have for my Virgos. Anyone who has found this reading, what is meant to be heard, I am listening for you now. The Spider, be meticulous and be patient. All right, so patience is always a hard thing, right? We're always waiting. A fire element, okay? Reckless actions lead to conflict, so be careful with some fire energy, heated energy, anger, resentment, mistrust, be careful with kind of those things that make your blood boil, just watch your temper, Spirit just said. Some of you, maybe you're struggling with that right now. Okay. I have a water element. Emotions are at their peak. There's something going on. There's this sense of watch your temper. Your emotions are high, and they want you to have patience. So something is going on around you that a little bit of your blood is boiling. So let's see what else they say. And I have a Sun. Your perseverance is rewarded. Don't give up. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on this love. Don't give up on your person. Let's see where the cards are going, because something or someone has gotten under your skin and you are having, just a little bit of a wave. I'm going to say just a wave of emotion. So let's see where this is headed. Let's see what Spirit has for us. What you want us to know. Whoa, look at this. All right, well, let's get some flippers. All right, I've got a Tower. I have Temperance. I have the Devil. There's the spoiling anger. Okay, and I have a Lovers. So, patience with this person. Are there times that you can be really, really mad at this person and still love them? Yes. Is this person's behavior causing some kind of chaos and havoc? I would say probably. I think that Spirit's asking you to have trust or believe in this connection, believe in this relationship, even through difficult days. Not every relationship is, I wish every relationship was a fairy tale, but sometimes we struggle, and sometimes we get exasperated, and we are angry with our person, and we're trying to work through some things. So let's see where Spirit wants you to take this. This is a soul connection. They do want you to focus on that you're brought together for a reason. So we're learning from this experience. You do feel like this is somebody that you want to be with, you want to stay with. I feel like we're going to get through this. Let's see what's going on. Spirit, what is going on in this connection? The Golden Mirror, narcissistic, love bombing, self-absorbed, one-sided. Do you have somebody that is putting themselves first over you, and it's just becoming very, very difficult? No one should ever take you for granted, Virgo. You should always know where you stand in a relationship. Very much a black and white energy, like you need to know one way or another where this is going. So hang in there. I've got wedding rings, a soul connection, an everlasting love. There is devotion here. You could be in a committed relationship with this person. You've had talks about a committed relationship. You could be wearing an engagement ring right now and struggling with this person. So there's feeling of, I don't know, take a deep breath, and we're going to work this. We're going to work through this. Is how I feel. A ship, cutting ties, moving on, receive what you need. Some of you may be thinking, do I want this? Is this everything that I want? Is it going to get better? Can it improve? It can always improve. It can always change. We can always make adjustments. We can always treat each other better, Spirit just said. So I don't feel like we're ready to cut ties with this connection because it's truly a soul connection. And there's definitely some kind of commitment here. Having time with friends, having a good time, living in the moment. So, but there could be thoughts of, what would it be like if I didn't have this person? And I don't think everybody goes through that. I mean, when we hit hard times, you always wonder, is the grass greener on the other side? Do I want to be single again? Do I want to end this relationship and start over with somebody else? I don't feel that. I feel like this person's still all in it. I feel like these have just been difficult days, and I don't feel like anybody's moving on, but I do feel like we have to recommit to this love and to making this work. Spirit, what do you have for us? Three of Pentacles. I have an Empress. I have the Moon. I have the High Priestess. Beautiful. And a Page of Cups. Yeah, I want to say reestablishing some of those early feelings, even if it's going back to them treating you right, is how it just came into me. That you deserve to be honored and nurtured and taken care of. And, you want to feel like you're special. You want to feel like you are important in everybody's life, but certainly in your significant other's life. You have to work more as a team. The feelings are still there. We are going through something. We're struggling. Either it could be life difficulties, financial difficulties, work, busyness, just a feeling of it's just hard right now. But I still want you to trust and believe in this person, because I do feel like they say things and do things that they don't really mean, like they don't really think things through. I have a Queen of Swords. So if we make up our mind that we really truly are a team and we really work together to do some healing, do some repairing, Spirit says just simple things in how we talk to each other, the tone of our voice, how we are engaging in each other, being aware of each other's space, being available for each other. I feel like if we start to put more energy into that, I feel like things are going to get better, because this was and is still a good relationship. It's just going through some difficult days. So the struggle is going to end. I have a Magician card. Okay, that's my Magician card in this deck. So obviously you fell in love with this person for a reason. This person has a lot to offer, and you have a lot to offer too, Spirit just said. That you are, you're bringing a lot to the table also. And I want to get back this kind of, I'm going to say renewed feelings. All right. Just this, can we fall in love again? Falling in love with the same person all over again. And can you do that? Absolutely. When you both decide that it's worth it, when you both decide that the thought of losing each other is more painful than the work it's going to take to do some healing. And that's what's going on right now. You are always in my dreams. So there's no one else involved. It's just, we have to get through this. I didn't know what real love was until I met you. So they do know this is a deep commitment. This is a real love. They're invested. I feel safe when I'm with you. Now, sometimes when they feel safe, they feel like they can say and do whatever they want because you're not going anywhere. That's not fair either. And if that's what's going on, then you have to call them out on it and say, just because I love you and I'm committed to you and I'm not ending this relationship doesn't mean I can be treated a certain way. So a little bit of standing up for yourself. I love you so much. I need to express this to you before it's too late. So we have to talk about how much we still love each other, how much we're willing to, I'm going to say repair. You know, this is a repair and heal connection that we believe in this. I haven't stopped believing in this. And I want to just heal, repair, and get back to some of the good things that are really going on in this relationship. Not everything that's in this relationship is bad, Spirit said. There's so much that's good. It's just some of those day-to-day things that are kind of irking you each. And we've got some resentments building up and somebody's ready to blow. So we've got to just calm everybody down and get back to the basics of we love each other and we're going to keep working at it. Purification, almost a cleansing feeling. Like, let's just talk about some of the things that have been building up, the things that have been bothering me. Trusting your intuition. Absolutely. I feel like you know this is your soulmate, and I feel like you know in your heart you're really not going anywhere. But sometimes you daydream about, wouldn't it be nice if I didn't have to deal with all of this? Or wouldn't it be nice if they treated me like they did when it was in the beginning? Well, those are the things that you have to work on. Those are the things that decisions, a decision has to be made. You can see she's got two paths. Okay. You can always pick a different path. You can always choose to, be with somebody else or date other people. You always have that decision, but I don't feel like that's where we're at. I feel like today, just in this reading, I want to repair this connection, and I want to fall in love with you all over again, is how it's coming into me. Can you fall in love again? Absolutely. Can you find that newness? Yes, you can. If both of you want this, Spirit, please share with me. I do feel like I feel like both of you want it. I don't feel like this is ending. I feel like it's just difficult days. I don't know what's going on with you guys, but it's just been difficult days. King of Swords, you could have somebody that's very stubborn, somebody whose ego takes over, somebody who just speaks, and doesn't really think about their consequences. And again, this feeling of, because they know you're not going anywhere, doesn't entitle them to say whatever they want. They have to treat you with more respect, more romance. They have to remember that you're the love of their life, and they have to show you, and you have to ask for it sometimes, unfortunately. 3 of Cups, I have a celebration. Maybe we are doing more together, more gatherings together, family together, an outing together. We did have that feeling of a commitment in the beginning. So it could be an engagement or talks about a future. So once we start to heal and we repair, it's almost as if Spirit's saying we have even better days ahead, something along those lines. We want to get rid of these worries and fears that are creeping in. When you say this to me, it hurts me. And then it goes down this path of, do they really want to be with me? Is it getting worse? We want to kind of, stop that behavior and start talking and start healing is how I really feel today. I love this Knight of Cups and this 3 of Cups. I love this feeling of, I'm willing to put in some time and effort, see where this goes, grow with you, learn with you. I like that energy also. So we're going to do some healing. Here it is. Here's my healing. I want more balance in this relationship. It needs to be more give and take. It needs to be more, we're both being good to each other. is how I feel. I want that knight to come back. Bottom of the deck, it's a true soul connection. So I don't want to forget that. I want to remember that it is a soulmate connection, and I don't want to walk away from it. So whatever these waves of emotions are that you're going through, you're going to work through it, and you're going to fall in love all over again with the same person. And that's okay. That's okay. The moment I saw you, I knew I was going to fall in love with you. So this has been going on for a while. This has been, it's a love story. It's part of your journey. It's, part of your path with the life that you're sharing together. This happens in relationships. My love for you will never die. Yeah, I'm not going anywhere is really how I feel. And I definitely feel like I'm not going anywhere. You're too beautiful. They're still attracted to you. They still want you. You're still the only one. I really do love you, and I want you in my life always. Some of us need to hear that. If we haven't heard it in a long time, if our person hasn't literally looked in our eyes and said, I love you and I still want you in my life every day, every hour, even when it's difficult, we all need to hear that. We all need to know that we're loved. We all need to know that somebody out there thinks of us and wants to be with us. Your person really does love you. We need to work together to do some healing and some repairing. I feel hopeful that you will do the work. And I'm going to ask Spirit now to guide you both. Okay. And I want you to fall in love with your person all over again. That's what I really want for you both. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you're new to my channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Thank you always, my Virgos, for your love, your comments, your likes. I really appreciate it. If anyone's interested in a private reading, a one-on-one reading with me, check out my website below, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com.